Each year, 15 million babies worldwide are born prematurely. Around the world, prematurity is the largest cause of death before 5 years old. This has been a large issue as doctors do not know the causes of premature births. As a result, Stanford University's top physicians have been investigating the science behind all of this. They have figured out how it is caused and what puts the pregnancy at risk for ending early. Their ultimate goals are to prevent and predict preterm births and to help more babies arrive more safely. Through this motivation, they came out with a method to predetermine preemies. A simple blood test can predict the premature births. By analyzing the sequence of the mother's blood, scientists can spot irregular patterns in the 7 genes that are associated with pregnancy and preterm births. This special maternal blood test further predicts if women will give birth too early. Now you may be thinking, what does that even mean? Well, to put everything into simple terms, we have genetic material that lives inside of our cells, along with free-floating DNA and RNA. DNA and RNA are made up of different sequences with information for the cells, which determine the genetic information that makes up the baby. To find mutations in a baby, the DNA would need to be assessed, along with the RNA that regulates how much protein is produced from a gene. This method of predicting preemies was established by Stanford's very own Stephen Quake. Stephen Quake is a bioengineer at Stanford University and finally found a way to tackle one of the doctor's biggest problems, predicting premature births. This all started when Quake's very own wife gave birth to a premature baby. His little daughter spent her first night in an incubator, which left Quake wondering why doctors cannot predict preterm births. So Quake decided to figure it out himself. He did a lot of research for 14 years around this topic and used the idea of how doctors determine cancer through blood tests to figure out this life-changing invention. He first tested 38 African American women's blood tests that were considered at risk for preterm births and later collected blood tests from 1,000 pregnant women. Quake accomplished this, allowing pregnant women to have access to this affordable $10 test about 6 months into their pregnancy. He found a breakthrough in the medical world. While Quake was studying to find a method to predict preemies, in 2014 he also identified evidence of dying neurons in the blood circulations of Alzheimer's patients, a step that is being used to develop tests for autoimmune diseases. He also opened up the eyes of many scientists, allowing them to produce many more tests to predict other diseases like Down syndrome during pregnancies. This technology changed the future for many women and their health care, as doctors can help and improve the conditions of their pregnancy earlier to avoid premature births, which can lead to many serious complications. Quake is waiting for his tests to be validated through a large clinical trial before any tests would be ready for commercial use. This invention is connected to how technologies were created through social values. Quake invented this new piece of technology to help improve the lives of many babies. This relates to social value, as society played a large role in accomplishing this. Every 1 in 10 babies is born prematurely, which affected many babies' futures and their families negatively. The social aspect of how doctors usually deal with this type of issue was altered, as Quake decided he wanted to make a change for many people, as his family went through the same thing. So he decided to find a new medical norm that doctors can follow to improve these issues. Overall, this invention can save the lives of many people, changing the future of the medical world.